Hey everyone, welcome to another season of Pitch Notes. Another season of Pitch Notes? Aren't Pitch Notes just to be out at all times when you're updating and changing various portions of the game? They're using Pitch Notes now as a marketing scheme for the new game. Welcome to another season of Pitch Notes. Huh? Anyways, like I said, I'm irritable because of the lack of coffee, so bear with me here, boys. This could get a little bit toxic. Space is built to share EA updates, okay? As your community and development team, we're continuously looking for ways to build and improve features. I don't believe any of this bullshit, so let's move on. Stay tuned for upcoming FC25 deep dives, which will include all details across all new updates for specific areas of the game. So FC25 upcoming deep dives. For July, we get gameplay Russian clubs. August, we get Ultimate Team and career mode. Okay. All right. Let's kick things off with rivals. To better ensure you're facing opponents of similar skill, and not getting stuck in a division that isn't suited to your level, we're reducing the overall number of checkpoints. We're also bringing back relegation when competing in the highest divisions. Division rival rewards. So how would relegation even work then? Are people going to be able to sandbag back into really low divisions? Qualifying for rewards in rivals will now be done by earning points rather than wins, which is great. So draws have a meaning, right? Points will be earned by wins and draws, 3 points and 1 for a draw, meaning hard-earned draws will now help progress towards weekly rewards. That's a good change. Rivals Legacy Division Placement. Don't think your progress in FC24 has gone unnoticed. In FC25, your starting division and rivals will take into account your highest division achieved in FC24. Yo, people are going to be starting FC25 in the Elite Rival Division because they went in there once. Losers! Zway's going to start FC25 with a bronze team in Elite Rivals. Oh my god. Imagine, and then when you're in Elite Rivals, you can't relegate. So 99% of the community will all be in Elite Rivals this year. Maybe that's a good thing, though. Then it won't be as sweaty, I suppose. Oh, didn't I get Elite once? No. Wait. Nope. I don't think so. Nope. Don't you dare try and scare me like that. No. Anyways, we move on. Earn higher tier rewards quicker and help ensure our new players aren't playing against our highly skilled veterans at the start of the game. Oh man, that's amazing. Live Football Ultimate Team Friendlies. Okay, we're aiming for Friendlies to be a space where you can build new squads, evolve your players. Evolve your players! That's what we were saying. We need Friendlies to allow us to evolve players. So that's cool. I love how it's asking me to translate. Complete objectives and have more casual matchmaking experience. That's why we've changed matchmaking in Friendlies to be based on your win form. You will now be matching against opponents who have won or lost as many games as you have in Friendlies. What? Creating a more level playing field where you can experiment with new players, evo your favorites, explore new tactics. Okay, so it's not random either. I thought that Friendlies was going to be no matchmaking. So sometimes you match like an elite psycho, sometimes you match a noob like Zway, sometimes you match someone along your skill level like Nep or whatever, right? But based off of wins, I guess people will just probably tank their losses. It's easy to reverse boost, yeah. Golden goal could be fun too, exactly. Make things a lot more casual. And of course, being able to evo players is huge, as we've just said. SBC Storage. In FC25, we're introducing a storage system for untradeable duplicate players. You can send and keep up to 100 items in your SBC Storage and easily recall these players from a new tab in every SBC. Are you sure you want to send these untradeable duplicate player items to the storage? Yes. Yes, and don't show this message again. Oh, but can you not select? I guess you're just going to have to discard which ones you don't want to store. Oh, so that's kind of good. That's kind of good. That'll be good as well, even if it's just a good chunk of duplicates. You could just build up to 100 dupes and then go to your club and craft some SBCs. So that's huge. That's very, very nice. That's very nice. And you still have the 100 items in your transfer list as well, which is a huge W as well. Now, will you be able to pull players out of that in packs? So what I would like to do, I think, with the SBC storage is save high-rated players until there's an SBC I definitely want. No more Nick 2080 doing just random SBCs because he has nowhere to put this 95 dupe. That's beautiful for me. I'm hoping, right? That's kind of my dream for this type of thing, is that down the road, I'll be able to have essentially a war chest of high-rated players that when they come out with a Hullet SBC, I'll be able to then start dumping them all into the Hullet SBC, right? That's my hope. We don't know exactly how the mechanics of this works yet, whether when you put them into your 100 item slot, SBC storage, maybe you can't pull them out. So you can't swap a 85 rated Trippier for an 89. Let's say you have 100 items in there, right? But now you pack another 89 rated Virgil dupe. Well, I've got an 84 Trippier in there. I want to swap them out. Maybe you can't do that. So I hope you can, but I guess we'll have to see. We'll have to see down the road. Either way, this is still a great addition. Evolution requirements. We've heard your feedback and are looking to make evolution requirements less restrictive in FC25. I know you guys are going to celebrate this, and I'm so mad because we're all these happy, clappy, fuckwit fans of EA Sports fucking us in the ass. But if you celebrate EA saying in FC25 that they're going to make evolution requirements a little bit better, they could have fucking done that in FC24 all year. You don't have to wait for a new game cycle, you cunts. This could have been something you've done all year, you pricks. You're using it as a promotion for the sale of FC25, one of the most basic things ever? Are you joking? Well, for FC25, we'll make it so that you don't need 7 playstyle pluses so that throughout the whole year you don't have to wait to improve certain players. Do that now, you pricks. What are you talking about, friggin' showing this as a selling point for FC25? But look at like 80% of my chat, we're happy about this. We're so washed as a community, man. This is good, don't get me wrong. The fact that evolutions are now going to be less restrictive is great for FC25, but these are basic things that these dipshits should be doing in the actual release of the game, man, in FC24. At least test it now for fuddies going forward. What, like... Anyways, this is good, but this pisses me off that this is something we didn't get in FC24 when it's a live service game. Moving on. Contracts. Player items and manager items will no longer need contracts. We're looking to enable you to get back to on-the-pitch action quicker than before. Not bad, but anyone that remembers the bronze pack method and the grind method, manager contracts were actually a profitable thing for grinders. So, yes, it's good to just get rid of contracts, but I don't know anybody that ever actually struggled with contracts. I have never bought a contract in my life, and I probably have 3,000 contracts sitting in my club untradeable, while I still made infinite profit off of selling my tradable contracts. So, again, this is fine. I don't care. This is a nothing update to me. I think maybe certain people that don't know how to run their accounts will be excited about no contracts being in the game, but this is just silly. I made 600K plus from selling manager contracts. That's what I'm saying, right? So this is actually more of a negative to a lot of the RTG grinders, but I don't want to be too negative in general. So whatever. This is overall a user-friendly upgrade, but that will hurt people that know how to run their RTGs. So moving on. Football Ultimate Deep Dive. This is just the beginning. We're excited to share more details. Okay, whatever. Gameplay. Goalkeeper movement. We've received a lot of feedback in this area, and as a result, we're making changes to manual goalkeeper movement. In FC25, keepers can only manually be moved 1 or 2 steps in any direction with a short cooldown period after use to prevent this move from being overused repeatedly. Oh my god. Okay, that's actually huge. That's huge. Again, I would yell and say, well, this should be something we got in FC24, but this might be an inherent coded mechanic that they can't just bring to FC24 gameplay, right? So they might have to like redo all of the coding for goalkeepers, and that's not something they could have done in FC24. I do wish this could have been done in FC24, but you know, I understand. I understand why. What the fucking hell was this? Anyways, that'll be a positive. During set pieces, like corner kicks and free kicks, goalkeeper manual movement will function as it has previously. Isn't it funny, all of you guys trying to spam telling me that goalkeeper movement is a skill? Not all of you guys in the chat, but so many people threw shade at me saying, shut up, dude, you suck. Goalkeeper movement is a skill. And what have I been saying for what? The last 2 years that they brought goalkeeper movement? Goalkeeper movement is the most broken thing ever. You break down 1,000 players, high pressing and whatever, and then because of the delay in releasing your shot, someone can just move their goalkeeper as your player swinging their shot to score. It's the dumbest thing ever. It is a lack of skill, in fact, the goalkeeper movement. But I did say I want them to get rid of goalkeeper movement or nerf it like crazy. However, keep it for set pieces and keep it for, well, set pieces, of course, corners. And so they're doing that. Interesting. So I'm sure Run the Fun Market has the same take. Nick 20T's take is what EA are doing, which is great. That's fantastic. You nerf goalkeeper movement because it's not a skill. It's ridiculous. It's very broken. So you bring it down, but you still allow people to move their goalkeepers off of set pieces because that would be broken if they couldn't. If I'm just moving Haaland to the near post and my opponent's goalkeeper just stands in the center of the goal, like doing nothing, that would be stupid, right? So that's decent. And if you want to risk a set piece, right, someone on a free kick and you want to move the goalkeeper a little bit to the near post, you want to take that risk to try and cover the near post, I don't mind that either. I don't find that broken because then I can take the free kick to the far post. That's decent. To me, that's decent. I think that's good. This may not be available in all modes. Okay, 3 new assignments related to corner kicks support have been added to FC25. With previous role screen in team management being renamed to assignments. Oh my God, you can finally decide who is on corners. Oh my God, this has been like 11 years we've been asking for this. So you're telling me now I can have a corner and I won't have Haaland and Virgil van Dijk at the center circle and then I'll have Trent Alexander-Arnold trying to take a header? Oh, it's been 89 years or whatever that stupid freaking Titanic meme is. They've finally done it. Jesus Lord. Oh God. I'll take it, man. I'll take it. That's good. That's good. That's good, man. I don't know what the target player is versus near post, back post. I mean, if I'm doing manual corners like I've been doing this year, does any of this matter? I don't know. Target player, the assigned player, Nunez, will be the focus of the corner kick, only available for attacking corners. Okay. Target player, the assigned player will be the focus of the... Okay. Near post, the assigned player, Van Dijk, position on the first post during the corner. Back post, Konate. Konate's back post. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's great. The player in the corner kick support assignments are unique and cannot be repeated. The corner kick taker also cannot be part of the support. Well, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, that's great. That's a great change that should have been done about 5 to 10 years ago or whatever it is. I think we actually had that as an option maybe 10 years ago, but brought back. So anyways, I don't want to be too negative. This is fine. This is fine. This works for me. Gameplay deep dive, so we're going to get more later in the month. Updates to playstyles, hypermotion, brand new tactic system, etc. Okay, clubs. God, man, I want clubs to be good again. I really do. FC25 sees the return of relegation in clubs. Like, why was it ever taken away? But anyways, raising the stakes as you move through the league pyramid. Can anyone explain to me why relegation was ever taken away? Do we know why that was ever taken away in pro clubs? It just means defending will have Kante against Haaland. No, Kian. I mean, they'll allow you to set up your box as well. And I mean, if it's Kante versus Haaland, you can just select one of the other 7 players in your box to defend Haaland, right? Purity A, we encourage participation trophies. Okay, so this is a good thing. A one-off do-or-die match will determine whether your club will beat the drop or be sent down a division. That's kind of fun, too. I remember seeing this a little while ago, right? Oh my God, what is this? Players will now earn club coins via gameplay to spend in the new club store, and I'm sure FC points will also be available. Wait, so it shows your coins and your FC points and your pro clubs all in the pro club section now? That's interesting. Or maybe that happened this year. Including new item types as gloves, sleeves, allowing for deeper customization. I love the glasses, though. Maybe that means we're getting an Edgar Davids, hey? We're getting these new custom glasses? That could be sweet. I'll be all about that vibe. Post-match timer. We've listened to your feedback and made changes to post-match experience. You'll now be able to stay in post-match menu much longer without being forced to return to the lobby. It gives you more time to review highlights, match stats, strategize for future games. Nice. Bask in the glory of a well-earned victory. That's cool. Max height. In response to community feedback around gameplay balance, oh, this is good. We've adjusted max height for all player positions. Player height on the Virtual Pro will be capped at 6'5". I mean, that's still massive. That's still big. All right. Clubs League matchmaking. In an effort to ensure we're creating balanced matches, matchmaking for Clubs League matches will now prioritize finding clubs of similar skill rating. Clubs playoffs will continue to prioritize your division when matchmaking, ensuring the playoffs remain a place for you to take on your divisional rivals. Are we getting another Clubs Deep Dive? Stay tuned for full Clubs Deep Dive later this month. Okay. Career modes, match intros based on player fee. You know what's funny is I don't care anymore about career mode because I'm going to be playing Football Manager for my Leeds career stuff. Like, career mode has been, for the last 10 years, a mode where they basically do nothing and constantly try and veil it in this marketing BS. Like, this year's career mode was the biggest disgrace of all time. So, I mean, I don't know. I've lost all hope with EA and career modes. We're introducing new updates to Youth Academy based on feedback, particularly in scouting department. So, can you run the Youth Academy, the games they're playing, who starts, all that type of stuff? No, that's still Football Manager stuff, right? Additionally, 4 positions can now be scouted simultaneously, so that's very generic. At the start of your career, you'll notice enhanced customization options give you additional control over your gameplay experience. That's okay. Level of detail you can modify is extensive. How weather will impact play. That's cool. Weather systems being on is fun for career mode, I will say. That's the experience that I'll miss. Is like the in-game actual animations and experience, especially with weather effects in the winter with snow affecting the play. That would be fun for my simulation only career mode. I don't want to play in this garbage, but for simulation only, that could be really, really fun. So that's unfortunate. I'm pretty sure that Football Manager doesn't have any of that, right? The AI behaviors can be dynamic as well. Interesting. Okay. CPU sliders affect the way the opposing AI thinks on a moment-to-moment basis. The same as tactical, but slider values will fluctuate slightly. Brother, I love how you can have AI behavior set to dynamic, which basically adjusts their actual abilities up to 99 or down to 50 in every single way. Tackle aggression, shot frequency, first touch control error. Dude, they have all of this, but people don't think that dynamic difficulty exists in Ultimate Team when we see it happen all the time in the 45th and the 90th minute. You know, 1 minute your team's moving around like they have 99 rated stats. The next minute you're 1-0 up or 2-0 up, and all of a sudden 80th minute and onwards, your whole team makes mistakes. They can't get passes out. Your opponent's team is all intercepting every single possible pass. Every pass they make is 100% accuracy. The fact that they go to the blatant and showing you the way the AI behavior is and how it can adjust with slider values over time throughout the game, and people still don't think that there isn't adjusting AI difficulties within Ultimate Team is so hilarious to me, man. It's so hilarious that people will still tell you right now with a straight face that there's no shifting in your AI difficulty versus your opponent's AI difficulty abilities in a game of Ultimate Team. It's madness. Some options are set to beginner at the beginning of your career. Okay, whatever. Morale. Oh my. Here's another thing that used to be an Ultimate Team as well as the game would progress. The morale system has been refined to focus on finding the sweet spot for player happiness. I don't know that this is particularly an Ultimate Team. Obviously, I have no way to prove anything, but it still feels like there's certain systems like that within the game. Gone are the days with higher morale always meant better performances. Now, if a player's morale exceeds a certain threshold, they become complacent, affecting their mental attributes negatively. What? I feel like that's an unnecessary layer added to just frustrate people more than anything. But anyways, oh my god, man. Acknowledging and addressing your feedback post FC25 launch is just as important to us as updates we're introducing above at launch. Really, hey? Because it doesn't seem like you give a crap about FC24. In FC24, you may have noticed 3 special title updates: holiday update, spring update, festival of football update. These updates brought new features and changes across all modes, new ways to play, new star heads, gameplay changes, and new animations. And of course, new features based on feedback you provided. Really, because the ultra high press 4-3-2-1 broken meta formation and all the 5 of the back broken meta formations have been the same broken pile of shite for 10 months in FC24. So how are you going to tell me that you guys are acknowledging and addressing feedback for FC24 when the main issues with gameplay you guys have ignored for 10 months? Not only have you ignored the main issues in FC24 gameplay for months, but you've made them worse as the year has progressed. As we know, the AI being broken becomes worse and worse as the year progresses, as everybody's teams become 99 rated throughout the progression of the year, which makes the AI even more broken. So this is the type of stuff I just hate from EA, because they just sit there and lie to our faces while just in hopes of giving us marketing mumbo jumbo to sell FC25. You know, this stuff, this is why all the things you see above that you're excited about, take with a grain of salt and a grain of doubt, because you know for a fact, not just this year, last year, the year before, the year before, the year before, the year before, these things don't come to fruition. So don't get me wrong, I am still thoroughly enjoying my experience on FC24. I mean, we are literally in FC24 right now. It's not that anything is, like, I'm still enjoying myself. Don't think me being hypercritical and hyper doubtful of EA and their overuse of marketing terms. Don't think that it doesn't mean I'm not excited for FC25. Don't think it doesn't mean I haven't enjoyed my time in FC24. But I am also a realist, okay? I am also able to enjoy this game, play it all year long, but also cannot just suck EA's cock every time they release a freaking single bit of marketing where it's supposed to make everything look good. I am a believer in seeing on the pitch and in the game what's going on. FC24 has not convinced me that what they're trying to tell us with all of these things is going to be anywhere near the reality of the experience of FC25. I hope I'm proven wrong. I genuinely do. And I guess we'll just wait to see what other updates come for FC25. I hope more than anything, the servers, the dedicated servers, you pinging into a game with your opponent, people quitting at a draw, the delay in the hypermotion mechanics on next-gen consoles and PC, these things are worked on, man. The skill gap in the game, manual defending as opposed to just running AI broken tactics within the custom tactics section and letting the game do 90% of the things for you while you run down the byline. These are things I desperately hope they work on, man. And not just tell us they're working on it and acknowledge and addressing our feedback, but actually delivering within the actual release of the game. I hope. Anyway.